Cooking with cross thread. Guys, welcome back. Cooking with cross thread. Okay, today we're making some crunch wraps. We're gonna use some black beans. We're just gonna throw them right in the pan. I've already got that heating up. Didn't mean to do that, but that's what's happening. All right. About to step on my kitty cat. That's what else is happening. Over here we got about, I don't know, a little over a pound of ground beef. Just kind of browning this up. Oh yeah, look at that, getting a nice brown on it. So a little bit of salt. Very little. All right, a little more. Come on. There we go. And we're gonna throw some pepper in. Pepper. Now I like to do this while it's cooking. It's up to you. You can do it after. I don't care how you do it. I like to do it while it's cooking. I got my old El Paso taco seasoning. I picked this up because this is the only one they had. I'm like, you know, use your teeth to open it if you're having trouble. Clean as you go, folks. Yes, I realize my pan's small, but you know what?
Besides, size doesn't matter.
It is what it is, all right? I'm not super chef. Y'all want to send me some nice cookware? You know, hit me up. Make sure you go over and check out Crossthread Garage, my main channel. I try to keep these videos short, to the point, just kind of fun, maybe give you a quick little, you know, dinner idea for people like me that are, you know, I mean, I work 40 hours a week. And I have a YouTube channel that I, you know, spend probably another 40 hours a week on. So, if you're going, hey Jeff, you know, your cooking videos kind of suck. Well, you know what? You suck, all right?
You suck. You suck.
Look at that, all greasy. That's how you want it. You want it all greasy and stuff. Oh yeah. Because that grease is where that flavor is at, baby. You know it. I want this thing dripping with grease when I go to take a bite of it. You know what I'm saying? I want hot grease spilling down my chin, you know? Alright, going. Now we got that chopped up. We're going to let that sit. Go over here to our beans. They need a good little stir. So obviously, since I'm fat, I'm going to make two of these. You know, we're going to need our jalapeno slices. You know, we're going to need our sour cream. And of course, come on. Now, mild cheddar was all they had. They didn't have any sharp cheddar. I do prefer sharp cheddar. I prefer the sharp cheddar. But they didn't have any sharp cheddar, so I'm going with the mild cheddar. See, what's going on is, you know, I usually just swing by. If I decide to make something, I'll swing by Walgreens, because Walgreens has a mini Kroger in it. However, I found out today that Kroger, it was kind of a pilot idea. Get back in there. And so after 4 years, they have decided to pull Kroger from Walgreens. So I went there and there was hardly any food, and I was like, what the hell is going on here? And the lady told me, well, you know, the whole pilot story and the whole thing that I just told you, basically, is what's going on. So now I got to go to an actual Kroger, which means I'll be going to the store less, because I hate going to Kroger, because it's always filled with jackholes. So we're just going to let this simmer. We're going to give our beans a little stir. We're going to check our text messages. So I just heard it go off. That was messages, some girl. wants her pictures taken in front of the car I'm working on my main channel, Cross Track Garage. Now there's a couple Cross Track Garages now because somebody decided to use my name and a logo that's pretty much exactly like mine. I appreciate them so much for that. You know, I've only been building my brand for a year and a half now, going on, well, about a year and a half. So, you know, the fact that they come in 3 weeks ago knowing it, you know, that's the kind of stuff I love. Now we are going to drain some of this grease because, what, I mean, come on, that's just nasty. All right, so we drained some of that grease. We're back. We're going to let this brown up real nice now. Of course, our beans over here, they are done. So let's just turn them off, let them sit there and simmer. Black beans, I mean, it's the way to go. I love black beans. You know, usually I make my bean burritos with my refried spicy beans, but black beans, I just love them. Now we're just gonna let this cook down. I mean, I'm sure it's fully cooked, I have no doubts, but I want to let it cook down, you know. I don't know what cooking down means. I've heard that term before. So if anybody knows what cooking something down means, you know, drop it in the description or the comments. Because I really don't know what it means. I just like the loosely used terms that I've heard before. All right, so we got our beans going, we got our meat going, we got our tortillas ready, we got our jalapenos ready, we got our cheese ready, and our sour cream ready. We're set. All right, so we're gonna turn that to the off position. All right, guys, so now it's time to start crunch wrapping. So we're gonna take that, we're gonna drop that heat over there a little bit. Sorry about my phone, it keeps going off. We're gonna take some of the beans, drop them right in the middle. Oh, look at that. We'll keep everything in the middle on this one. Take our beef. Get a good amount, generous amount of beef. Drop it right in the middle. I'm gonna take some jalapenos. You know we're dropping those right in the middle too. Name of the game today. Drop everything right in the freaking middle. Then we got our cheese. Put us a generous helping of cheese right in the middle. You guessed it, right in the middle. So, now hopefully we can crunch wrap this. You know, I had this idea, and I ain't gonna lie to you guys, I ain't never done it before. Will it crunch wrap? That should be like the new thing. Will it crunch wrap? You know what? I don't know if it will or not. All right, I'm folding this terribly. Ow, shit, it's hot. But can we crunch wrap it? That's kind of a crunch wrap, right? Okay. We kind of have a crunch wrap shape happening here. Will it crunch wrap, guys? Name of the game, all right? Come on, crunch wrap. I'll tell you what, while we're waiting on that one to crunch wrap, let's get our second one prepared over here. Maybe we'll go with a little less ingredients because my tortillas aren't that big. Maybe that's the secret. Maybe you need to get bigger tortillas than I have here. But hey, either way, you know what? I ain't complaining about any of this. Some more jalapenos. Jalapenos. These come from the Jalapenos Island. Actually, these come from the island of Mount Olive. I don't know where Mount Olive is, but they also have really good banana peppers there. So. Give us a generous amount of cheese in there. Now, I know some people, they're like, that's not a generous amount of cheese. You know what? I mean, I can't help your heart attack. So, I'm sure my brother is watching this going, what? He said generous amount of cheese. That's a doppel of cheese. Look at this one. This one's crunch wrapping perfectly. Dang, I just want to get this one in the freaking pan. I mean, it's not like a Taco Bell style Crunchwrap. All right, so that one kind of crunch wrapped. I'm just gonna go ahead and I don't know if I got room. Guys, I need bigger cooking stuff. My P.O. boxes, I don't have one, but you know, just bring it to my house. I don't care. I'll share with you where I live. You want to come visit? I'll put you to work though. Don't think I won't. I'll make you hang out with my cat. You think that ain't work? We're gonna call that one good. I'm gonna slide you on over. Look at this Crunchwrap. This is a Crunchwrap. I mean, it's kind of a weird shaped Crunchwrap. It's not the Crunchwrap you're thinking of from Taco Bell. But hey, you know what? I never said we were making Taco Bell Crunchwraps, did I? I just said we were making freaking Crunchwraps. See, now while this was cooking, I went ahead and cleaned everything up, except for this fork, which I'm gonna use probably. I don't know, I may not. Well, the beans, I gotta put the beans away. I need some kind of canister. This will work for the beans, right? Sure, why not? My theory on cleaning as you go is this. If you clean as you go, then once you get done eating and your stomach's all full and you don't feel like moving, you ain't gotta worry about it. You're already done cleaning. We're gonna get the cling wrap out. Cover up the beans. Now, I don't know if this is true or not. Somebody drop it in the comments if it is, but I heard that you don't put hot stuff in the fridge. You gotta let it cool down first. So I'm gonna let that cool down. You know, before I go to bed or whatever, I'll throw it in the fridge. This has been sitting there a while. Let's flip her. Holy, look at this. If that is not a Crunchwrap, I don't know what is. That is a freaking beautiful Crunchwrap. All this was, I don't know how much the meat is. You know, meat varies in prices. All right, the jalapenos I had. The cheese is like, I don't know, $3, and I just used a little bit of it. And flour tortillas, I already had them because I always have flour tortillas. I make my sandwiches for work, wrap them in a flour tortilla because I don't like all the carbs from bread. I know that there's carbs in a flour tortilla as well, but it's not as bad as using that bleached out bread. And when I do use bread for my peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, I use 15 grain, thin sliced by, 15 grain, thin sliced by Pepperidge Farm. All I got left is the heel. I'll make myself a little piece of toast or something later. But really, the only thing I use that for is my peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, because peanut butter and jelly on a flour tortilla tastes like crap. It's like some weird roll-up thing that you wind up doing. Let's see what the other side looks like. Oh, look at that. I'm calling that perfect. All right, this one not so, let's flip this one over. All right, turn the oven off. Guys, the only thing left to do, you guessed it, sour cream. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put my sour cream right here in the middle. Good helping, I love sour cream. And boom, 15-minute dinner, and I don't know how much it wasn't much. Like I say, I had most of the ingredients outside of like the taco seasoning I picked up today, the ground beef I picked up today, and I bought 3 pounds of ground beef. I only used a pound of it, or maybe a little over a pound. I don't know, let's say that this was a altogether $6 meal. 6, 7, we'll shoot it up to 8. It's under $10. And I still have plenty left. I could have made about 5 of these. 5, maybe 6 of these. So, listen, thanks guys for watching. Love y'all. Catch you on the next one. Cooking with Cross Thread.